about love and about lessons. Today we're talking about what I've learned during my trip in France. I've been away for a month, and during that time I spent 2 weeks. The 2 first weeks I just succeed in keeping my routine and my habits, the healthy habits, the healthy routine you might have once you walk down that path, when you spend time just journaling and doing yoga and meditating and reconnecting to yourself all the time, being fully aware of what's happening inside of you. What are your feelings? You really keep that connection with yourself. So these 2 first weeks were really great because I managed to keep it that way. But then it started to move a little too fast for me. So I started skipping some yoga and journaling and meditating and just saying, oh, that's fine, look, I can just breathe now and be conscious and raise my awareness and just be there, I'm just experiencing this present moment, it's fine, I'm enjoying myself, enjoying my friends, my family, so everything's okay. And it was at first, but then as the day was going and the time was passing, I just started to, be less and less connected to myself. Since I was really well connected before, it took me a while, like a few days, maybe a week, to actually disconnect to myself. Not that much, not as much as I could have done before, of course, but still, it was like, small things, details that say that, yeah, you are missing something, girl. Yeah, you're not totally right there. Oh, yeah, and step by step you start doing things you not really want to do, but you're saying like, oh yeah, it's okay, it's not that bad, yeah, I can do it, it's not too hard for me, it's not a bother at all, if that helps you, I can be there for you. This sort of thought that you keep in your mind, and meanwhile, these thoughts are great and they're from a really nice and warm place from your heart, but when you do that, you don't completely, entirely honor yourself. You honor more what you think other people want, expect from you, than yourself. And this is where your balance slips totally off. This is where you moving out of balance. A little bit, but this is the start. This is where all things start, where you start giving all the more credit than you do for yourself. And I spent my days, and really was great, so nothing to worry about. I had an amazing time. I enjoyed myself really much, very much. I had fun, I spent time with people I love the most, so it was really awesome. But I could feel like, I don't know if I was conscious of it. I think I wasn't. I think I was a little bit, but I didn't really want to look for it and know about it, so I tried to forget about it and not being aware of it. But I think that part of me was aware that I was slowly putting pressure on me and slowly getting out of my alignment. And when I came back here, I spent a week on my own at home before my boyfriend came back, and that's where I realized that all of this pressure, it wasn't much. Again, it was just a bit. But all of this pressure that I wasn't fully aware of, I didn't want to know about, all this pressure that I put on myself just because I wanted to help people, just because I wanted to please people, just because it wasn't that much, it actually exhausted me. And when I came back, I just felt so tired. Really, I slept for days. Just spending time to actually rest because I didn't do it before. And that's the thing when you travel. I know because I've traveled a lot, but still I can't manage to fully do it well. That's why I set up this challenge when I left for France. I wanted to experience challenge, like follow the flow challenge. I created for myself just because I wanted to see if I was able to stay in the flow the whole time while moving from place to place and traveling and being with people and not being that much alone, which I miss because I need to spend a lot of time alone on my own. And I didn't fail, but yeah, sort of. So I think that's what I wanted to share with you guys today. It's about spending time with yourself. And when you don't feel like it, this is when you need it the most. If you don't do it regularly, I mean, it's good to do it once in a while, it's better than nothing, but really, if you want to experience a change in your life, you've got to do it every day. You've got to check up on you every day. And if you don't do that, you slowly slip off your balance. You won't realize it until you go too far and you actually fall down. So spend time with yourself is a great, the best way actually to live your life. And I don't know why we are all discovering it now, because it's not news. I mean, come on, it just makes sense. You're living your life. Of course you want to spend time with yourself. You want to be aligned. You want to live the life as who you are, not somebody else. And to be aware of who you are, you've got to be aware of your emotions, your mind, your inner self, your heart, like the whole you, your body as well, your physical body, all of it. And that is hard because every day, on a daily basis, you don't always have the time to check on you. So most of the time you're rushing from a place to another and you've like ticking your to-do list and you forgetting and delaying. And at some point, that's when you realized how far it went and how off balance you are and how far from your original dreams and your real self you are. You know, that's when people realize 20 years later that they're actually not in the place they thought they'll be. They're usually somewhere else. That's why, you know, now, well, it's been a few years now, but we're talking about the 40s crisis, you know, people in their 40s. They've got this middle-age crisis where they realize that actually half of their life went through and they accomplished nothing of what they wanted to accomplish. They just let the time pass because that's what we do every day. We don't actually take the time to do something and to fully be. If you succeed in fully being, you can then act from a place of alignment, and this will lead you where you want to go. This will lead you towards your perfect life, towards your dreams. And I think that was the message for you today, is Stop saying you'll do it tomorrow. Stop saying you don't have the time today. Make sure that you put yourself first and that you meet your needs, all of your needs, not just like eating and drinking water and brushing your teeth and all of this, you know. But also your body needs. So we talked about eating and drinking and all of it, but exercising a little bit, breathing fully, and also your mind needs. You need to think about things because that's part of us. I mean, we talk a great deal about how mindfully be and how to stop thinking and how to stop the thought we've got in our mind all the time. But thinking is great, it's just a great tool, an amazing tool. You just need to use it wisely, but you still need to use it. You still need to feel useful. You still need to meet those needs of thinking and creating and making things happen. This is part of you. And the third thing is your soul. You've got to meet your soul needs. You've got to take the time to spend time with yourself, to be with yourself in any way you want. Journaling is a great way, meditating is a great way, doing yoga, walking in the forest, walking on the beach, anything to just spend a quiet time alone with yourself and gather your thoughts and just breathe in and breathe out and be and feel that you are lucky to be alive and you are lucky to live that life. It's not that bad, it's pretty good, pretty amazing. There is so much you can do, there is so much you can change if you want to, and there is so much you can already appreciate. Just breathing and breathing again and just be there. And we need you. This world needs you. This world needs what you've got to bring, what you have to create. This world needs the way you think, the way you feel, the way you act. So just be you, entirely you, and be you every day. Not just the other day, every day. I wish you the very best day today, and I'll see you soon.